My name is Hua Soo. My wife and I, we've been at St. John's for 6 years. I do have a speech impediment. I do tend to stammer, so I appreciate your patience. I was an engineer in Singapore. My wife, she's an eye surgeon in Singapore. My wife and I, we both knew about region through in our own ways, and then over the course of life, we found out that God enabled it that we both came to region to take some courses. First to take some courses, and then God in His own way drew us back here to Vancouver to region that we could complete the full masters. Yeah, we've been here in Canada for 10 years, so I've not been in the engineering world for 10 years, and my wife she's not been in the medical line for 10 years, so it is a step of faith and trust. While my wife is working on a PhD, I work for a non-profit organization called Resource Leadership International, and what our organization does is that we help to resource seminaries in the majority world. So we help to raise funds to allow pastors to be trained from within their countries. What we actually do is that we go to those countries and we enable the locals there, we enable the people there to be trained to be pastors. And I think that this is a mode that works very well because it allows the people to be trained up as pastors in their own context, and they are already in an environment that they are invested in. So this is a different way of thinking about missions per se, and I think that's why I'm so excited about this organization that I work for. COVID-19 has definitely had an impact on us because now we are not able to meet up face to face. So in terms of in approaching, in speaking to people that may be interested to actually support us in the work that we're doing, it depends on whether the person is a person that we already know, and in that case the impact is not as much. But trying to get new people to be interested in the work that we're doing, that makes it a bit harder because we're not able to meet up face to face, and then if we try to do it through Zoom and all that, there's also a certain limitation in terms of how much can be done when you don't meet the person face to face. This has been a time for growing deeper roots, forcing me to grow deeper roots in Christ. One of the thoughts that comes to my mind is the prayers of the desert fathers. They were Christians who lived in AD 300. And one of the things that I recalled was that their prayers was that during times of hardship, they didn't pray for the hardship to be taken away, but they prayed to God for the grace to actually see them through. And I think that is a posture that I can learn from a lot, because by allowing that forces me to actually rely more on God. That when the times are not going well, it forces me to really dig in and grow in my faith.